ever wanted was to connect with my brother. He was never there, he was always out the country. I was always feeling happy whenever he came back, and I never thought that anything would ever change that. Reminiscing days that you brought me back a snapback. Worried every day, every time just to flex it. All I ever wanted was to have my brother home now. You were never competition, you were just my role model. Followed every move you made, I was like a small shadow. But we lost our vibe as soon as I became a teen. I never saw you no more, you was never in the scene. And you were always busy whenever I tried to reach out. Just when we were bonding, you just left and never came back. Once again I felt alone and no one understood me. No one understood me. I get it, we are different, but that should never stop us. We were born from the same blood, and that should just mean something. I get it, you were never really there, but that should never stop us from our bonding, we are good. Your blood is my blood and your veins are my veins. That's a strong DNA that is bonding us together. After 18, I started getting different and I started growing better. I started learning game and I started getting girls and I started drinking too. Did all of that just to get close to you. You were my brother and I looked up to you. I'm sorry if you took it any other way. All I wanna do is just to be like you. 2 years later, the distance growing bigger. I was closer to my sister than I was to my brother. We barely even talked, we barely even spoke. Your shoulder grew colder, I would swear I caught a cold. The only time I felt closer when we went out. With the homies we went out to the bars and the clubs. For the first time in some years we just had some real fun. But then you know the rest and why we grew apart. I cannot tell you how depressed I was when I found out. Those are type of things that older brothers never do now. And of course on my end it was never really perfect. I had my mistake but you were just supposed to guide me. But instead you set off on a mission just to hate me. My tears are dripping down the pen as I really write this. No my nigga, I don't really like this, but I had to tell you cause this pain is starting to kill me. Music is the only way I find therapy. If I never have it, I will break apart and crawl into sin. So I hope you get the message, there's no need for a part 2. I don't want a part 2.